An unknown person has transferred funds to you. The sum is substantial. You must open this now, or you will lose the money. Do not skip, my dear child. Not at this moment. Not when something this astonishing is heading your way right now. Focus intently. Because the notification you dismissed as a glitch, the alert you disregarded, and the message you swiped away was not an error. You got money from someone you don't know. The system had to check it twice before it could process the transfer because it is so important. Hold on until the end. You're about to get something big, and the truth emerges more clearly each second you stay. If you scroll or skip, you will miss the chance to find out why this happened today. Don't skip, not even for a second, but don't blink yet. Feel this. The universe never sends a sign that has no deep meaning. It wasn't a mistake that a stranger chose you. They heard your name or heard your story somewhere in the past, and your silent struggle hit them harder than you knew. This is more than just a business deal between you and this unknown sender. Do not leave until the end. You're about to find out something very important, a shock that will make your heart beat fast. Type, "I am ready to receive" in the comments to show that you are ready for this surprise. This is a statement to the universe that your heart is open. Not just a comment. Don't skip. Everything is coming together right now into one unbelievable truth. This part gives me chills. The countdown has already begun. It's real money. To be clear, the warning is real, and the sender's goal is even more real. There is, however, a catch. You must read this whole message before opening it. If you don't do that, you will miss the chance to understand how important it is. The window of chance is getting smaller. The universe as a whole is watching your choice right now. Stay here. Don't skip. You are getting closer than you think to a big surprise that is coming your way. Share this prophetic word with one person right now to start the anointing. If this message speaks to you, your breakthrough should then be announced to your network. First, take a short, shallow breath. Just hold still for a moment because what I'm about to tell you will shock you. Pay close attention. Don't skip. You're about to find out something very important. You only have seconds left to decide if you want to unlock this or give it up forever. The unknown amount that is in the system is vibrating right now. Yes, it's moving as if it knows you're telling the truth. If you don't claim the transfer before the chance is gone, it's almost like the transfer has a life of its own. Hold on until the end. At this point, a lot of people get scared and scroll away, but you're not like most people. You've been picked at this very moment. Type yes in the comments to show that you believe this is for you. Don't skip. One more thing, you can feel it. No one just typed in your name. The stranger did not send you money by mistake. They looked, not just briefly. They said it was true. Someone, somewhere saw your journey, your struggles, and the small things you gave up for no reason. Because of this, they decided that today, for the first time in a long time, you deserve a huge breakthrough that you will remember for the rest of your life. Type Amen below if you know this to be true and are ready to take advantage of this long overdue chance. As you say, Amen, let the sound of chains breaking hit you. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something very important. Don't skip. You're about to find out why the stranger chose you out of all the other people who applied. But wait, please do not even move your thumb until I tell you what caused the transfer. There will be no more link. If you skip this, the story falls apart. There is no more energy flow. But if you stay until the very end, the truth will come out. It wasn't just one person who sent you the money. There is a force that moves things along and whispers your name into the right ears at the right time. Right now, that force is getting ready to help you. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something very important. Don't skip. Pay attention. Pay attention to this right now before you blink. Don't skip. The lines that follow will tell you something that no one else does. But right now is more important than you think. That's what tells us if this stranger's money is a test or a blessing. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something very important. If you scroll now, you will miss the exact second when everything changes. Right now, everyone in the world is holding their breath for you. Don't skip. You did not know this. No one made the transfer appear out of thin air. The unknown person who sent this large amount of money was hesitant at first. From afar, they watched your life. Just to be clear, this isn't meant to be scary. Instead, it means that life sometimes lines up two paths so that they meet in the end. They saw the nights when you were awake. They could feel how heavy your problems were. They knew you were about to give up, so they made up their minds to do something huge. Hold on until the end. People wait their whole lives for this kind of revelation. You're about to find something big. Don't skip. Here is the twist you didn't see coming, though. It's not about the money. What's really shocking is the message that's hidden inside. The stranger sent more than money. There was a message in the silence that told you that your story is not over. More quickly than you think, you'll reach your goal. Stay there for a little while longer and don't leave. That secret message will get stronger, louder, and more clear. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something very important. Don't skip. Wait a minute. Don't move. Please do not scroll at all. Right now, everything is getting stronger. The moment when the truth finally comes out from behind the scenes. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something very important. The next few seconds will determine whether you finally understand what that stranger's money means. Don't skip. At this very moment, your energy, focus, and presence are setting off the ultimate reveal. Pay close attention. The stranger wasn't by himself. The timing is right, and there's a reason the money got to you. It's amazing how big things tend to happen when you least expect them. Not yesterday or tomorrow, but right now as you watch this. This transfer is one of those rare signs because of that. The person who sent the money did more than just help. They sent something else too. In other words, they want you to know that your struggles have been heard. Don't skip. There will be a big event soon. This is where things really get exciting. The amount wasn't just okay with the system. It set off an alarm, not because it was a problem, but because it was something strange. It was nearly as if the universe itself was trying to get your attention. That's why the alert felt different. That's why it made your heart beat fast when you saw it. This isn't like that. This is the next part of your story. Don't move. Don't skip. At this very moment, something very big is about to happen to you. Hold on a second. Don't blink. Don't move. Don't scroll at all. By far, this is the most exciting part. The moment when everything fits together perfectly. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something very important. If you skip this part, you will miss the one truth that changes everything about that stranger's money. Don't skip. The next few lines hold the key to your breakthrough. There was no chance for the stranger to pick a day or time. Pay close attention. They held out. They looked at your timeline and saw the perfect spot. When you were worn out, but still ready to fight. When your hope was fading but not gone for good. Not when you were strong, but also not when you were broken. The reason they did what they did was because they knew something about you at that very moment. You don't give up. You bend, not break. That's why this amount got to you today. Hold on until the end. Don't skip. There's more and more truth to find. This twist really makes you think. They tried to send more than just money at first. Something small and easy was what they tried to send. But things happened in your life that stopped those messages from getting to you. This time they used the one thing that you couldn't miss. A deal that is important enough to stop you in the middle of your scroll and make your heart skip a beat. It worked well. You're here. I can hear you. You can tell they are linked. Hold on until the end. Don't skip. You're about to find out something very important. You are now only a few inches from the big ending. Wait a minute. Don't touch the screen with your hands. Don't scroll at all. At this point, most people start to lose their way. But you, yes, you are standing right where the truth will finally be shown. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something very important. The last few lines of this mystery are what tie it all together. Don't skip. You being here right now is an important part of the revelation. Pay close attention. The person from another country who sent that much money wasn't just being kind. A sign served as the prompt. Something they saw or felt made them think of a promise they made a long time ago before the transfer. When someone who deserved it was close to a big breakthrough, they promised to step in right away. You are that person today. Hold on until the end. Don't skip. The universe is coming together bit by bit. Now comes the really important part. The stranger sent more than just money. The speed was up. They gave us a push. They were telling you in silence to keep going because you are not that far from your goal as you think, and the energy around this moment is changing as you listen. Your heart is beating faster and your interest is growing. It's not just a video. We can call this a sign, a portal, or a turning point. Wait until the end and don't skip. You're about to find a big thing. The next part goes even further into the truth of that transfer that changed everyone's life. Don't move. Don't scroll. Not now. You've reached the most exciting part of the story. This is where things start to make sense, and all the questions that still need to be answered become clear. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip even 1 second, you won't understand what that stranger's money means. Don't skip. Right now is the time when your heartbeat and your destiny match up. Pay close attention. The stranger picking you wasn't a stroke of luck. You were picked because you were ready. Get ready for a change. Are you ready for a big breakthrough? Get ready for a moment that will change everything in your life. They had been saving that amount for a long time, waiting for the right time when your energy would match the chance. And your energy is in perfect sync with that blessing right now. Right, I am in perfect alignment in the comments right now to seal this alignment. Feel the connection getting stronger as you type, locking you into this timeline of blessings. That's why this message got to you. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. The best secret of all is now here. The stranger is watching what you do, not in a physical way, but up in the spirit world. They wanted to see if you would pay attention, stay there, and watch until the end. That's why they sent more than just money. A key was also sent. It's a test. You will know what it means if you stay. There is a thread that destiny has woven for you that you will lose if you skip. Do not skip. Stay put. You are about to have a revelation right now. You will find out why this moment was chosen just for you in the next part. Do not go forward. Don't even breathe too quickly. Everything becomes clearer, deeper, and more important at this point. And the truth that has been hidden finally comes out. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip this part, you will miss the most important part of the story. Don't skip. The next few seconds are very important. Pay close attention. That person didn't just send you a lot of money. They let you know that something important is about to happen in your life. The scary part comes next. They didn't think you would look at the money first. They thought you would notice the change in energy. When you saw that alert, your heart rate changed for a reason. It wasn't fear. It was not a mess. It was in fact recognition. You knew deep down that something important was going to happen. Stay until the end, because how you felt wasn't a fluke. Don't skip. There is a huge thing right outside your door. Pay attention to this. The stranger knew you would get to this point. They knew you would stay. You would pay attention. Your gut would tell you what to do. That's why everything got done at just the right time. You were in the right frame of mind at the right time for the amount to have an effect on you. It wasn't luck. There was no chance about it. Plans were made for this time just right. The universe was sending you a message. You have the ball now. Don't skip. Hold on until the end. In the next part, the last piece of the truth starts to come out, and you're getting more and more clear on why you were picked for this moment. Don't scroll. Do not even swipe your thumb across the screen. At this point, the whole video has been building up to the moment when your fate, your curiosity, and your breath all come together. Hold on until the end. Skip this, because it would be like closing the door on a miracle, just as it comes. You might miss out on something big. Don't skip. Not now. Pay close attention. The person who sent that much money didn't make a mistake because they were sure that something big was going to happen in your life. They did what they did. That a new part of your story was beginning, and that you were finally ready to get what had been planned for you. They didn't just pick you at random. They chose you because your energy spoke louder than what you said. Because you were strong enough to handle storms that no one else saw. Because your strength reached them from far away where no one else could hear it. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. The next part will really shock you. It wasn't just the amount. That was the alarm. As you listen, the real beginning begins right now. Your focus, your stillness, and your choice not to scroll. The stranger wished you luck with this next step, which is when the real fun starts. Their test was to see how long you could stay there and hear the message behind the money. You did. You're here. I can hear you. You are in sync. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. Almost. You can feel the final revelation coming. Don't move. Don't even blink too fast. This is where the story gets more intense. Every hint, sign, and whisper starts to come together into one shocking truth, like a pulse. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. And if you skip ahead now, you'll miss the exact moment when destiny shows up. Don't skip. Your main goal right now is to unlock the last layer. Pay close attention. It's not true that the person who sent you that much money wanted to help you. They meant to wake you up. They wanted you to see something you haven't seen in a long time. You were never meant to go on this trip by yourself. They saw you go through hard times that would have broken other people. They saw you carry heavy loads without asking for anything in return. They also knew that the universe owed you a turning point. Now you know why the money showed up just when your mood was at its lowest. Note the change. Type "thank you" below to say thank you to the universe. Before we go on to the end of this powerful story, please understand this. This message is not being sent to you by mistake. Here is Archangel Michael's direct message to you. The flow of divine abundance flows according to a sacred principle in the community he is calling you to join. You'll receive multiplied blessings when you choose this path. If you accept this invitation, you will get early access to content and divine insights that no one else has seen. When you step into this space, you will receive spiritual guidance, support, and speed up. Do not let this holy moment go by. Use the unique link in the description to become a part of Archangel Michael's inner circle. Make sure you never miss the messages that are just for you. You can find the link in both the pinned comment and the description if you want to stay in touch in more ways. There is also a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page for people who want to help with this work. This is not required at all. I already value your time, attention, and energy a great deal. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This is the part that really hits home. You don't believe in yourself as much as the stranger does. That which was sent wasn't money. It was a sign, a spark, or a reminder that the next part of your journey is going to go faster than you ever thought possible. Something changes in the energy around you as you stay, listen, and let these words fill your heart. It's not just a video. You are moving into a different time period. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The last and most important reason you were chosen is in the next section. It's stronger than anything else you've heard. Don't scroll. Don't take your eyes off of it. This part is the most intense and sharp. It's when your whole being wakes up. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip this part, you won't hear the one truth the stranger wanted you to hear. Don't skip. This is what the story is all about. Listen. The stranger sending you that much money did it on purpose because they thought your life was about to undergo a transformation. They sent it to you. A change that has the power to change your future. Their action was meant to be the thing that pushed you over the edge because they knew you were about to make a big step forward. That money wasn't just a fluke. It wasn't just kindness. Destiny knocked on your door and woke you up. Now is the time. Now is the time for activation. Type a strong amen in the comments to show that you agree with this divine appointment. This is your message to God that you are awake and ready. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. The part that makes everything shake is now here. The stranger doesn't want anything in return. To start the next prophetic promise that is waiting for you, click the subscribe button and make sure you're in tune with God, not your answer, your time, or your thanks. They only wanted one thing from you, to stay long enough to figure out what the transfer was trying to say, because your life changes once you fully understand it. Not later or tomorrow, but right now as you listen. Stay there instead of skipping. You're only a few inches away from the most important revelation. Finally, the next part tells the truth that has been kept secret the whole time. Do not even think about moving your thumb. Don't blink. Stay right here. The truth doesn't just whisper at this point. It makes a roar. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. And if you skip this, you'll miss the moment that made everything else possible. Don't skip. Not now. Not until everything inside you is finally in sync. Pay close attention. Someone didn't guess when they sent that huge amount of money. They had no hope. They were fully aware of what they were doing. They knew they were going to find you right now. They were sure you would pick up on the shift signal or call that was hidden in that notification. Why are you still here, listening and holding on? Because you were meant to hear what comes next. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. Now comes the most exciting part. The stranger sent more than just money. They sent a mirror. The version of yourself that you have been ignoring is shown in the mirror. That person is smarter and stronger than you think, and they deserve more than fights and silence. That much money was meant to spark that part of you to the surface. It's going to happen today. You can feel it. Your intuition is getting stronger. Your heart is beating faster. Your spirit is rising. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. Everything finally breaks open in the next part, and the real reason for the move is found out. Don't scroll. Breathe more slowly. Keep this moment in mind. So far, this is the most powerful part. Your destiny is being drawn closer and closer to you in the story, like a magnet. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip this part, it's like closing your eyes right before the truth comes into your life. Don't skip. Things are starting to change now. Pay close attention. There was no check in your bank account when that person sent you that much money. They were interested in you, your journey, and your spirit. They saw you go through the storms by yourself. They saw how hard it was for you to sleep at night while you tried to keep your life together. They saw times when you could have broken, but you didn't. That's why they did something. You didn't get it by chance or luck. You earned it. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This is the part that really hits home. The stranger did more than just send help. It was a response on their part. This is a sign that your life is about to change. It's time for everything you've been looking forward to. Soon, the reveal will happen. Stay where you are. Listen and let your heart settle into this moment. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The next part gets right to the heart of the final truth about that transfer that changed our lives. Don't touch the screen. Do not think about anything else at this time. Everything inside you is getting sharper right now. Now, the truth isn't just coming out. It's right in front of you. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip this, you will miss the part that finally tells you why this happened. Don't skip, not even for a beat. Don't get scared. The person who sent you that huge amount of money didn't mean for it to be a gift. It was meant to wake you up. Their goal was to wake you up and get you out of the season you'd been in for too long. They knew you were stuck even though it looked like things were getting better. They knew your heart was tired, your mind was heavy, and your path wasn't clear. Their action was meant to be the spark that sets everything on fire again. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This is where the really deep part starts. The person didn't just send you money. They sent you a point where you could not go back. You didn't even realize it. But the moment you saw the message, your destiny changed. Some doors started to creak open when you thought they were shut. You could now go on routes you thought were impossible. The energy seemed to have changed. It wasn't the cash. The message set things off. As you stay, listen, and don't scroll. You are right now making that momentum stronger. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. This one is stronger than the ones that come after it because it gets to the heart of the last revelation. Do not blink or scroll. Do not wait another second. You've reached a place where the energy around you gets stronger. The spot where the truth is no longer hidden. In front of you, pushing you, ready for you to grab it. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. It would be like turning away just as fate calls your name if you skip now. Don't skip, not now. Pay close attention. It wasn't by chance that the stranger sent you so much money, because of the time they picked you. Things in your life have been building up to this point. You got here after a lot of trouble, delays, silent prayers, and disappointments. Right when your spirit was about to make a breakthrough, they stepped in. You were almost giving up. That's why the amount showed up so quickly and out of the blue. It did not happen by chance. It was lined up perfectly. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This is the part that will make your whole body shake. The stranger sent more than just money. They told you that your old life is coming to an end. Change is going on all around you right now. You might not see it yet, but you can feel it. Having a strange pull in your chest. Your mind suddenly becoming clear and an electric current running through your spirit. You're not making this up. The activation is what it is. It started with the transfer. The fact that you are here listening and not leaving is proof. Do not skip. Pay attention to the whole thing. The most important reason why you were chosen for this moment will be told to you next. Don't move. Do not even take deep breaths. Now is the time for the truth to stop going around you and land right in front of you. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip this part, you will miss the most important part of this message. Don't skip. From this point on, everything is very clear. Please understand that the person who sent that huge amount of money did not do it by mistake. They did what they did because they saw something in you that you had forgotten. When it seemed like everything around you was falling apart, you had a quiet strength that kept you standing. They came to an understanding. It's been years of loving, fighting, giving, and hoping, but you've never gotten anything as powerful back. The universe made the decision to strike a balance this time around. It wasn't money that was sent. It was fair play. Hold on until the end. Don't skip. You're about to find a big thing. Now comes the part that makes your whole body shake. The stranger didn't just do something nice for you. It was a message to the past and a promise to the future. A sign that the bad times are coming to an end. a promise that your life is about to move into a better and more important phase. While you stay here and listen without skipping, you are already in a different time frame. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The final connection between you, the stranger, and your destiny is revealed in the section that follows. Don't scroll. Do not turn your head at all. The truth is now speaking out loud and having a direct effect on you. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. You'll miss the moment when everything in your life comes together. If you skip this, don't skip. You are now more than ever close to the mystery center. Pay close attention. That person didn't send you that much money just to shock you. They knew you were about to undergo a transformation. So, they sent you this message. It needed a spark to start because it was so strong and couldn't be stopped. And that spark was the move. Your energy changed as soon as you saw that message. Your spirit came back to life. Your path became a little less rigid, making room for the new future. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing, don't skip. This is the part that really hits home. The stranger knew that you were going to show up right now. They thought you would keep scrolling. They believed in your gut feelings, your interest, and your link to this moment. They say it's not about the money. It has to do with the awakening that's going on inside you right now. The things that used to hold you back are falling away. The doubts you had are going away. You no longer have the fears you used to have. It's time to become the person you were meant to be all along. Take note of this becoming. My transformation is happening now. Type in the comments section. These are not just words. They are the building blocks of your new life. Do not skip. Pay attention to the whole thing. Next, you'll be taken to the last room of this truth, where all the feelings you've had so far come together in a shocking way. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't let anything get in the way. This is the most exciting part of the trip so far. The point where the truth isn't coming up behind you. It's right here. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. One more thing ties everything together. So, don't skip this. Don't skip. You were the only one who could have this moment. Pay close attention. It's not luck that person sent that huge amount of money. It was meant to let you know that fate has finally caught up with you. They knew that your story wasn't supposed to be hard all the time. They knew there was more to you than the stories you've told so far. They understood that the universe was getting ready for a big change that would need a sign to get people's attention and wake them up. That transfer wasn't made by chance. They meant for you to feel the change, and you did. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. Now comes the part that gives you chills. You didn't get money to make your life better. It was meant to be the first sign that things were going to change in your life. The world around you is now broken up. There are now new paths to take. There are new chances opening up. This is not the start of a small thing. Things are about to start that will change your life. Keep listening and don't skip ahead. You are going further into that clear's throat new timeline. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. There's one more thing that will pull back the last curtain and reveal the truth that has been with you the whole time. Don't scroll. Don't even breathe too fast. Now is the time when everything you've been feeling comes true. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. You will reach the top of the mountain before this step if you don't do it. Don't skip. You're right in front of the door to the most exciting part. Pay close attention. It wasn't about the shock, the amount, or the alert what the stranger did. It had to do with the time when your transformation will happen. They knew that one moment, one sign, or one push would change your whole life. They didn't want you to miss that important event. They didn't want you to sleep through your alarm. That's why they picked the thing that would make you stop thinking and look up from all the noise. It worked well. You're here. I can hear you. You're awake. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. The most important truth is now here. the part that chills you all the way through. The stranger didn't pick you because of what you have. They picked you because of how you are changing. They could tell that your energy was changing. They could tell that your old story was coming to an end. They knew you were getting stronger on the inside. Even though you couldn't see it, you can be sure that right now, this very second, you are entering a time when blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs come out of the blue. Do not skip. Pay attention to the whole thing. There is a real reason why this message found you today. The next part is the point of explosion, or the truth that ties everything together. Don't touch anything. Don't scroll. Don't even blink for too long. At this point in the story, everything comes together into one last pulse. The time when all the things that have been building up are ready to come out. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip now, you will stop just before the truth comes out. Don't skip. Now is the time for fate to step in. Pay close attention. The stranger who sent that much money wasn't making things up on the spot. They were doing what they were told to do. It was clear to them that your life was changing for the better. They could feel the war you didn't talk about, the weight you've been carrying, and the quiet strength you kept using even when no one was there to help you. And they knew that soon, one after the other, unexpected good things would happen. Big steps forward and big turning points would happen in your life. This was the first clue, the first spark, and the first proof. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This is the part that will make your whole body shake. Your destiny cannot be changed by the stranger's gift of money, because your destiny was already changing. That message was sent to you. They wished you to notice the change. They told you that your energy is getting stronger, your way is becoming more clear, your story is getting longer. Right now, all the stars are aligned around you. You are not making this up while you are still listening and taking it all in. You can feel the breakthrough starting to happen. Do not skip. After that, wait until the end. You will finally find out the big secret you have been waiting for. When you read the next part, don't scroll. Don't even move your thumb. We've been building up to this point the whole time. At this point, every word, clue, and signal fits together just right. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. You'll also miss the exact moment destiny tries to talk to you if you skip ahead. Don't skip. Not now. Pay close attention. Not just any day, time, or person. The stranger who sent that huge amount of money did it. They picked you because your spirit has been quietly changing, getting ready for a level of growth and blessing that you don't even fully understand yet. They saw it. They knew it. They could see that you were coming out of the shadows of your old chapter. Their action was meant to be the first loud sign that the new season had begun. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This is the part that really hits home. How that amount got to you. How you got this message. Things are about to change for you. That's why you're still here listening and not going to scroll. It's not luck. There's no chance about it. This is how you align. Right now is the exact time when your energy, timing, and destiny start to come together. You can feel it. You are not crazy when you feel pressure in your chest, wonder in your mind, and a pull in your spirit. Do not skip. Pay attention to the whole thing. The most important clue about why you were chosen for this moment will come next. Do not scroll or blink. Don't change anything about this moment. You've now reached the hardest part of the trip so far, the point where the truth doesn't just show up, it hits you hard. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip now, it will be like turning away just as fate gives you the key. Don't skip. Your story has changed. Now, pay close attention. The person who sent that huge amount of money did not do it because they were feeling something. They did what they knew was right. They were sure that a time was coming in your life when the universe would finally recognize your inner strength, your silent endurance, and your battles that you didn't talk about. They saw the light in your spirit grow before you even knew it. They saw a side of you that you haven't fully shown the world yet. Their action was the first sign that you are starting a new chapter. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. The truth that will shock you the most is this. The thing that keeps you here is your link. This message has more to it than just facts, so you can't scroll away. This is how you align. It is reacting to the energy you give it. You are waking up. Things are going to change for you. You know this isn't like other things that happen. There's a part of you that knows this is the moment you've been waiting for. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The next part will reveal a great truth that completes the puzzle about the stranger, the move, and the big change going on in your life right now. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay right here. You are in the most intense part of this journey right now. The point past which the truth is no longer in sight. It changes your fate in a direct way. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip this, you will miss the time when everything fits together. Don't skip, not even for a second. Pay close attention. It wasn't a surprise when someone sent you that huge amount of money. They were getting you ready for a huge change that your old life won't be able to handle. They knew when the breakthrough was going to happen before you did. You were getting braver, stronger, and more focused. They could feel it in the way you moved. People knew you were about to enter a time when good things don't just happen. They show up. They wanted their move to be the first thing that you saw when you got there. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This part is going to hit you like lightning. You can't scroll away because this moment is just for you. Your thoughts are set on this. Your heart is beating very quickly. This is what you needed to hear. This is how you were supposed to feel. You were meant to get to this point. The move was not a mistake. There is a reason for this message. The way you're reacting is not a coincidence. You can only believe that fate is putting things together so perfectly. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The next part pulls you right into the last wave of truth that connects you, the stranger, and the future that is coming up quickly. Don't scroll. Do not look away from me. That's it for now. The highest point of everything. The truth that has been building up for a long time is about to hit you right in the face. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Going through this part will keep you from seeing the most important thing on your journey. Don't skip. It's the top here. Pay close attention. The person who sent you that huge amount of money hadn't just guessed that you would do well in the future. They saw you. They saw a version of you that was brighter, stronger, and more powerful than any other version you had seen before. They knew that you were about to start a new part of your life, one where good things happen out of the blue, paths become clear, and doors you thought were locked for good start to open one by one. They didn't send the money as a gift. It meant that the time for you to rise had begun. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. Now comes the really shocking part. You are still here because of this moment, that each word sticks in your mind, and your heart feels like it's being pulled by a magnet. Not only are you hearing a message, you are also getting an activation. Things are getting stronger around you as you listen. Right now, your future is being changed. This has no chance. There's no chance in this. Destiny is moving strongly in your life at this time. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The next part makes everything take its final form. Why? This message, this moment, and this turning point were really meant for you today. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't even breathe too loudly. Now that you're here, time stops for everyone. The truth that has been rising through everything is now right next to you. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. You will miss the one moment that was made just for you if you skip ahead. Now, don't skip. This is the end of everything. Pay close attention. If someone sent you that huge amount of money, it wasn't just because of a gift you had. They reacted because they thought you had power. People around you knew that things were going to get very big from now on. Our place is where your dreams come true. They saw the glow around your path. They could tell you had more energy. For them, it was clear that your story was changing from one of survival to one of success, from one of waiting to one of receiving, and from waiting to becoming. Their action wasn't a mistake. It was a clear sign that told you to move on to the next level. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. Don't skip. This part will break your heart the most. You can't take your eyes off of this right now, and each word feels like it's pulling you forward. It's because your gut tells you it's meant for you. Your destiny is moving forward. Your plans are coming true. It seems like your whole being has been waiting for this confirmation for a long time. The message keeps going. Now is the start of your shift. In the comments, write "My shift is now" to show that your new time has arrived. After that, wait to see what comes next. Don't skip. Hold on until the end. This part brings you closer to the last spark, where all the pieces that have been building up come together to make one truth that can't be stopped. Don't scroll. Don't blink at all. Just a few times. Now is the point in the story where everything makes sense, where all the words, hints, and waves you've felt so far are about to come together to make one big wave. Hold on until the end. You're about to find a big thing. If you skip this part, you won't see when fate finally comes into your life. Don't skip. So far, this is the most exciting part. Pay close attention. That huge amount of money from a stranger did not go to just anyone. They knew who you were. They saw the quiet strength you have, the fights you fought in silence, the dreams you held on to, even when real life tried to put them out of sight. They knew that your spirit was moving into a time when people would know how valuable you are and your blessings would come right away. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and that all of your notifications are on before the final activation. If you keep this promise, you will stay in divine alignment and never miss the next prophetic word that is meant for your journey. To fully unleash God's grace and begin the flow of His favor into your new season, please like this video right now. Let the world know about this breakthrough. Now tell 3 people who need to hear this that you found this video. The more you do this, the more you are sharing content and becoming a channel for the anointing. It will flow back to you many times over to fully open the floodgates of God's grace and begin the flow of His favor into your new season. Please like this video right away. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to buy me a coffee is available. Your support is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.